Hey first grade, hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Hey, today we're going to be going over defining attributes and non-defining attributes of 2D and 3D shapes. Okay, so really quick, let's go over what this means. So a defining attribute of a shape is there's going to be things that all shapes like that have. Okay, so an example would be all triangles have three sides. So there are things that shape has to have to be named that shape. Some examples for our 2D shapes are going to be how many sides it has. So that's a good one for a defining attribute. 2D and 3D shapes, you can talk about how many vertices they have. And for 3D shapes, you can also talk about how many faces that shape has and then how many edges that shape has. Because if it is a cylinder, for example, it's always going to have two faces. So those are things that are going to help define that shape, and that would be called a defining attribute, things that all shapes like that have to have. I'm going to stick edges on the edge right there. The other one is non-defining attributes, and those are things that some of those shapes might have, but they don't have to have it, okay? So one example is some rectangles are big. Are all rectangles big? No, we know that there's small rectangles and there's huge rectangles, okay? So one non-defining attribute of a certain rectangle might be that it's big, okay, the size of it. Another example says some shapes are green. We know that, right? There are some green shapes out there, but are all the shapes in our world green? No, they're not, okay? It might just be one attribute of a shape that you have, okay? So, some examples of non-defining attributes to look for are its size. So you can talk about if a shape is big, medium, or small, okay? But we know that there are some small circles. There's some medium circles and there's some big circles, but they're all circles, okay? So this is why size is a non-defining attribute. Another one is the color of that shape, or if that shape has a pattern on it, like maybe there is a triangle with zigzags on it. Do all triangles have to have zigzags on them? No, but you might find a triangle that does, or maybe a circle that has polka dots. So that would be a pattern, okay? And another one for our 2D shapes that I'm going to show you in just a second, you can talk about how thick or how thin something might be. So the shapes that we've used in class a lot, I'll show you two for just an example here. Like I have a blue triangle and then I have a yellow hexagon, but if I flip them like this, do you see which one is thin and which one is thick? This triangle would be thick. I could call that one thick, and this hexagon will be thin. But again, these are non-defining attributes because you don't have to be thin to be a hexagon, okay? So let's start with this hexagon. If I wanted to talk about a defining attribute, something that it has to be a hexagon, I might say it has 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so all hexagons have to have 6 sides. They all do. That is what makes them a hexagon, okay? But something non-defining about this hexagon might be that it's yellow, okay? So I'm talking about its color there. Let's do another one together. I'm going to pull out this shape. You know this shape, okay? So for this shape, if I want to talk about its sides or its vertices, if I wanted to give a defining attribute, what would I say? Does it have any vertices? No. And it has one whole curved side there, okay? So that's what I could say about my circle for a defining attribute. Now, if I look at non-defining, maybe I say this circle is probably medium-sized, and I could even say that it's thin. So I could say this is a medium-thin circle, and medium and thin could be my non-defining attributes of that shape. Now we just did some 2D shapes. This also works for 3D shapes. So let me show you what that would look like for one of those. Do you remember what this is? This is a pyramid, okay? So for this pyramid, I want to give a defining attribute for it. So I'm going to talk about its faces. that flat surface. So I'm going to go ahead and count the faces on my pyramid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't forget to count the one back there. And 5. Don't forget to count the one on the bottom. So this pyramid has 5 faces. That is a defining attribute about pyramids. Let me show you another one. This is also a pyramid, right? Looks a little bit different though, doesn't it? Its size is a little bit different. But let me count the faces on my green one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. So guys, these are both pyramids, but they both have 5 faces, okay? So that is going to be a defining attribute for those pyramids. Now, if I talk about non-defining attributes of them, I could go to the color. Right away, that's the first thing I notice. They're both pyramids, but this one's yellow and this one is green. Okay, so that just makes them a little bit different as far as their looks goes. Are they both still the same shape? Yeah, they're the same shape. Okay, awesome. Okay guys, I hope that this was helpful for you. I hope that this gave you a good reminder of defining attributes and non-defining attributes, because you guys are going to be coloring your own 2D shape, and you can do whatever color, whatever pattern, whatever size you want, but you do have to tell your teacher one defining attribute about your shape and one non-defining attribute about your shape. Okay? So you got this. Good luck.